every week I remember he was telling me, come to the meeting, come to the meeting, come to the meeting. And, every week he was putting an argument. Like at first he said, yeah, but they're nice, it's not in a church and they are young and they are cool. I said, no. And then the next week he would say, oh, guy, he play very good music. I was a musician, so I wanted to, I like to see people play guitar well. After the next week, he said, oh, there is two girls, they are alone, you can, And the next week, finally, he said to me, okay, those two girls, they don't have any boyfriend. I asked them, so you take the one you want, and I will take the one left, And I don't know why I answered him. I said to him, okay, I come in one condition. You never talk to me again about any meeting. I come once in my life for 1 hour, and after I'm gone, and you don't talk to me about any meeting. He said, okay. In my mind, I was thinking, maybe I will learn some chords at the guitar. Maybe I'm going to get a girl. But most of all, this guy is going to stop, talking to me. Come to that meeting, come to that meeting. So I went there. The guy played guitar. It was good. After he preached. So I had respect for him because he played well guitar. Unfortunately, when he started to speak, he used all those, church words, all those long words. I didn't get anything. So from the first phrase, I said, okay, this is not for me. So I stopped listening. And I was telling my friend, so, okay, can we go? When is it finished? How long, etc. I was thinking, I just have to wait and get out of here. At one point when he was preaching, I saw his aura. And it was the brightest aura, the purest, the whitest, the cleanest, the more powerful aura I ever seen in my life. And I knew that this was the ultimate power. So I knew that this guy had the ultimate spiritual power, and I wanted to get this power. I say, even if he's a Christian, he's talking about Jesus, behind this, he must have a hidden life, and I want to know where he got that power, because if I got that power, I could do whatever I want in my life. So after the meeting, I went to see him, but he was still talking to me about Jesus and the cross, because when he was preaching, I was only hearing those two words, Jesus and the cross. It was like, in my mind, I hear blah, 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 Jesus, blah, 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 the cross, blah, 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 the cross, blah, 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 Jesus. And then again, he talked to me about Jesus and the cross, and I hated those two words. I came back next week. I was not going to let this guy go before he gave me his power, I went back and he preached again. And at what moment he said, the people who want to receive the power of God, just come over in front. So I jumped in front, I closed my eyes, and I was waiting to receive the ultimate power. Unfortunately, in my mind, I saw Jesus and I saw the cross. So I was thinking, I don't want Jesus. I don't want the cross. Just go away. I want the power. So God spoke in my spirit. He told me that I had to accept Jesus and the cross, because if I continue the life I'm having now, in 6 months I'm dead. He showed me the length of time. He showed me how I would die. Because I had this near-death experience, I knew that I was not prepared, I was not ready to die, and I didn't want to be tormented forever. So, almost against my will, I capitulated. I accepted Jesus and the cross. I know that if you heard already some Christian testimony, most of them, at least me, all the testimony I heard, people are saying that they had a bad life, and one day they heard about the gospel, and when they received Jesus in their life, they were so happy, and their life, they felt, peace, and they were grateful to receive the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. In my case, this is the truth, it was not the case. I just did this to save my neck. Now, 30 years later, I am grateful to God because He had to act like this, because I wouldn't have a second chance. Maybe you who are listening, maybe you still have 10 years ahead of you, maybe 20, maybe 30. Maybe you already had a chance with God, and maybe God will give you a second chance, maybe a third chance. But in my case, this was my first and last chance. And God, I am grateful that God saved me in spite of me. He found a way to save me because He knew that in 6 months I would be buried, my body would go back to the dust, and my spirit would go back to Him. And I was not ready to die. So I am very grateful to Him now to be saved. I am not afraid to die because I know where I am going. From that moment on, my life changed. I stopped to take drugs, and a slow process of healing started in my life. For affective problem, psychological problem, emotional problem, all kind of thing. He gave me strength in my body, gave me strength in my spirit, He gave me strength in my soul, He gave me intellectual capacity, He gave me artistic capacity. I cannot tell you everything that God has done. What I understand is that He saved me, and I am very grateful. You know, the Bible is saying that all have sinned. You have sinned, I have sinned. And the wage of sin is death. Death, not only physical death, but the spiritual death. And I'm telling you, if you didn't accept Jesus in your life yet, you didn't turn away from your sin, ask forgiveness to God, confess your sin to Him, and accept Him as your Savior and your Lord, and you are walking with Him, you are lost, which means you are not saved. You need to be saved. Maybe you don't know you are saved. You are lost, sorry, but you are lost and you need to be saved. I want you to go to paradise. Do you want to go to paradise? God wants you to go to paradise. He done everything it needed to take you to paradise. You had to pay for your sin, but Jesus paid for you. For my sin, He paid. I am saved not because of what I did or didn't do, but because Jesus take all the consequences of all the sin I ever did. All the bad thing, the thing I should have paid for, He took it on Him. On the cross, He was cursed instead of me. He died instead of me. So now I am justified, and I am in relation with God. This is it. I don't want to be too long. That's all the time I have. If you have been touched by this testimony, contact me. You come on my site, sharing-center.com, and there is my email. Contact me if you have a testimony to give. Please send it to me. That's it for today. That's all the time I have. God bless you. I hope to see you in paradise. Bye-bye.